Today we will be continuing our discussion on the parts of speech. An adverb is a word that describes a verb. Typically, adverbs end in ly. They don't always end in ly, but usually they do. And an adverb answers the question of how something is done. So in our first sentence, that one, well, is an example of an adverb that doesn't end in ly. How are you doing? I am doing well. Notice how there's the how in there. I'm describing how I am. And it's actually kind of funny because most English speakers answer the question, how are you doing, incorrectly. They say that they're doing good, but that is actually the incorrect words to be using because they are saying how they're doing, they need to use an adverb. So when you want to communicate that you're doing good, you really would use the word well. I am doing well. And then another adverb, this one does end in ly. You quickly walk across the street. How do you walk across the street? Quickly. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. So say for our first example sentence, we wanted to say, Robert is walking. We would replace Robert with the pronoun he. He is walking. It is another pronoun. It is very warm. And in that case, it could be anything. The water could be warm. The plate could be too warm. Don't touch it. It is very warm. A preposition is a word that attaches a noun to another word. And that's kind of a difficult definition to really grasp. So in this case, you really want to look at the example sentences of what a preposition is. So the first sentence is, the mouse was in my cupboard. Or I come from the United States. To is another preposition. I am going to the store. A conjunction is a word that links two other words or phrases. So for our examples here, I am a teacher and a writer. I like to walk, but it makes me tired. There's a lot of conjunctions that we can use, and they're very helpful for attaching multiple phrases and multiple words together. An interjection is an exclamation word. It would be like, oh my, hooray, oh gosh. When you say something and you're excited and it's just that one word or just a short phrase, oh my goodness, that's another interjection. And then our last one is a numeral, an article, or a determiner. These are words that describe how many things are being talked about. We can have definite articles, which is the paint is dry. That's a definite article. We can have indefinite articles, which are a or an. A cat is walking across the street. And then we can also have numbers. We can use numbers as our articles. 2 of my friends like to go dancing. I'm describing how many of my friends like to do things. So in that case, that is my determiner.